everything is dropping, but some very special stock, actually, they're doing another move, which is raising. This is only for education. We don't recommend any trade. The first one we look at is the oil sector. So we use CVX as an example. I use weekly chart. If you look at this chart, you don't know this is the bottom or this is what. You don't know this is the raise or what. But if we look at my indicator, right? So you can check here. We have a down sell signal here, and we avoid the whole drop. But now maybe this is a turning point. Why I say that? Because they use purple as a support, and it happened before, so purple as a support. Of course, the best is the red line change upward. Of course, is the best. So right now we already can look into daily chart. Okay. So, but before I go into, I also want to show you what's going on with the monthly chart. You can see here, right? The the blue line is upward, the purple line is upward. So the market cycle is not yet done. And the red line basically is not really downward. You see here, this is tilting upward. So maybe we have some good opportunity for weekly chart. It means this is not long hold opportunity because this we don't hold it when they actually if when the long hold is here, right? Or here. Okay, when the upward change when the red change upward. This is a monthly chart opportunity you can keep for many months. But right now, anything come in, here they have institution coming in, here they have institution coming in, but not now. Okay, not now. Another thing I want to show you is weekly chart. Do we have any institution come in? The answer is no. So something you need to be aware is different than before here. But this can be a quite good setup for daily chart, for example. So you can see we do have institution coming in and they just go above the blue. Again, the blue is still going downward, something you need to be aware. But we do have few different signals. They don't have an up yet, the up signal yet. We have down signal here. They don't have an up signal yet, but up signal, the up down signal is just extra. Our main thing I want you to learn is read this candle, round trip entry, and read this. This one is very critical. You mean institution holding. They're tilting upward. They're tilting upward. And this one just jump above the blue line. When the blue line change upward, this is very good confirm direction. Right now, but we do have a first, according to our strategy, only education, we don't recommend any trade. Here, we do have the first buy signal here, right? Another thing, the purple, you see purple here is OBOS, overbought, oversold. This is oversold. Oversold disappear. We already go above the oversold, the last candle. So this is also here is also one of the buy signal. Another thing, do we have YM big buy? Yes, this is above zero. And here, is it going upward? Yes, and red candle go above this line. So this is bingo, the trend bingo. Another thing I want to show you is volume chip entry. Something you need to be aware. If we use a less ambitious way to buy, you can use the first candle here to buy. When they go above the first candle, the top, this is one of the buy point also. But of course, we have other signal to show you. Here is the buy point again. This is not a recommendation. If you buy, please buy my indicator first. I'm not trying to try to convince you to get my indicator, but I want to convince you, if you don't have any strategy, don't buy anything because of this video. Because you don't know how to sell. You don't know when is the top because you don't have my signal. So this is CVX. Another thing, use my, if you don't have my indicator, you can still use your strategy, your own technique to buy, okay? You have a look yourself. Another thing, apart from the oil sector, I'm checking some China stock. So, for example, I'm checking this one, KWEB. Okay, this is one of the China Internet ETF. Here. The dividend yield is 8.19% for this one, and they do have a expense fee for this one. The expense ratio is 0.7%. Okay, so this one is quite low expense ratio, and the dividend is pretty good, 8%. So again, this one in the long-term downward trend. So you need to be aware the blue line is still turning downward, okay? So this is still a downward trend, but I want to show you maybe here is a good buying point here. Look at this weekly chart. We go above the red and we have a bunch of YM chip entry, okay? So this is one of the signal. The second signal is the purple disappear. We go above the last purple already, okay? We close about not yet close. Friday will close, but you can mark down this number, okay? The number is 25.31, okay? If Friday close above this candle, basically this is a confirmation, one of the signal to buy here, okay? Another thing is you can see money come in here. How to see? The stock going down, but the money actually, apart from this green candle, the big volume trader, they tend to buy instead of selling. Okay, so and today is closing above the zero, not yet closed the candle. So this could be one of the low point for us to buy. This is maybe it's one of the bottom zone. Another thing, monthly chart. Monthly chart hasn't shown you the upward red line yet. Okay, so this is one thing. So if you're very conservative, if you don't like to cut loss, if you don't want to suffer, you can wait for the monthly chart. When they close above the red and they change direction, this is another big opportunity for you to buy. Okay, so far monthly chart, no big opportunity. What does it mean? It means if you buy with weekly chart, you hold for only for a few months. Only swing trade. That's it. Not long hold strategy. Is it clear? So this is the weekly chart. And we do have this signal, a bunch of YM chip entry. I love this indicator. Why? Because it show very clear where is the institution coming. Okay? I can show you previously what happened here, what happened here, what happened here. Don't tell me you lost money. If you have my indicator, you shouldn't lose money. So look, every time this one is not buy point. Why? Because this is still going downward. Of course, now we are still going downward, but when we look back the daily chart, the best is this go upward. Okay, the best. Look at the best opportunity here. Also, this go upward and go above the blue. So this, right? So, but the thing is, can we do something more in advance than later? Let's see here. The best is everything go upward for weekly chart, but now we do have the daily chart buy signal here. Okay, so this is not recommendation, but I want you to see the chart. Where is the institution coming? Look at where the institution coming. They come many times. Actually, their course is they're buying from 36 to right now they're still buying. It's not only one institution. I'm talking about many institutions here. Okay, so and we go above. Many times they go above, but we're still waiting for one signal, which is the blue go upward. The blue go upward. Now the blue is still downward. So if you bought this stock, okay, let's say you bought now, you use the blue line or the red line to stop gain or cut loss. Is it clear? Okay, so this is the update today, and now right now they jump up with a gap. It's quite interesting because do you remember the gap island I mentioned before? Because here they have a gap, here they have a gap. Now it's only the first hour of the trading hour, so we don't know yet. Maybe they come all the way down. We don't know, but if they say there's a gap here, there's a gap here, this is island's reversal. What does it mean? This means the whole trend can reverse here. Okay, like flip over, like they will continue to go up. Okay, so this is the update today. One more thing to remind you, why I'm cheapest here. They still have a lot of green chips here. So it means this one can be still shaky. Apart from this green chips, you can also see the weekly chart. We are still in the downward, right? So what does it mean? We are still under this blue line. So it means this could be our resistance. If the blue line above us, this could be our resistance. So something you need to be aware. This is not like wow, like a rocket ship they jump over. No, it's not the case. So this is KWEB. So you may have a look. I don't recommend you any trade. And let's see how it goes. Use your own strategy to trade if you don't have my indicator. Okay. So another thing I want to share with you is Tesla. Tesla here. So daily chart first. Daily chart, you can see the right, they go above the blue, but they pull down again because the blue here, they're still going downward, right? So what happened is they use the purple as a support. But I want to make it something very clear. If we zoom out, we know institution come in, They just want to shake. It's not yet for it to raise. If we look at weekly chart, they're squeezing inside a triangle. There's like bouncing inside this triangle, right? And we know we have institution coming in here. And either this red line, we're still going downward. It means the Tesla is not yet like super raise, not yet super raise. So we still need the red change upward. So before that, we are still bouncing inside this triangle. And this deadline, if they bouncing to the end, is November. Beginning of November, they have to make a decision. Basically, it would be end of October, 26th of October. On this candle, this is the last deadline candle, but I don't think they will go to the end. I think between here, they already make the decision. So would they go up or would they go down? Let's see, because it's a battle between the money and the trend. If the money is enough to change the trend, then they'll go up. Some people say, wow, but during the trend, we have institution come in. It's not possible they will come back down. This is not true because they can't. Because this trend, if it is not, the trend is bigger than the money. The money is the main factor to change the trend, right? But just imagine it's big boat. The money is the fuel, okay? And this is the direction of the boat. If we don't have enough fuels, the direction will continue. That's it. We continue to drop. So we need money to do something here, or we need big volume trader here to support it. So either way, so this is like a battle between the downward trend and the money coming in. Okay, so I give you some example. CLK, because CLK also they form very interesting triangle, but they do have the institution come in. I just want to show you the triangle pattern for you to have a bigger understand here. So where is the triangle? Here is the triangle. They do have money come in here, right? They fight to go here, and people think, wow, they have money here. Of course they will win. The answer is no, the trend continue to go down. The trend continue to go down. So this is one very good example to show you. This is a battle between the trend and the institution money. It's not guaranteed institution 100% will win, but they will win because this is a game of time and money. That's why they win, because they can come in to buy again, buy at the lower price, and then they just wait, right? Then later to come up. I don't do any recommendation here, and I just want you to see what is going on here. Is it everything dropping, anything increasing? What if you don't have my indicator, or if you're a very beginner for the trading, stay away from the stock market recently. Yeah, I don't want you to make any loss to put in the saving account, whatever, right? To make money instead of losing money. So recently it's very frustrating because why? Because I told you the S&P is not doing good, and some few market they're doing pretty well. Maybe we are building the bottom base. For example, the ETF I just mentioned, that market could be quite well, but we still need to observe the if we can actually change the blue line direction. Otherwise, we will still have some kind of problem. So let me check again. Just make it easy. Look at daily chart, the blue line. When you are here, we are still in here. We are still in the downward trend. If this blue go upward, minimum, the blue go upward and the purple go upward, ideally, then this is confirmed. This is the start of the bull market. Okay, so this is the update today, and I hope you like this video. And remember, when the market rebounds, any market rebounds, either this is the last escape door or to trap you to go in. So be careful. If the blue line is turning upward and we are getting approach to either previous peak or to approach the blue line, you need to be careful if the blue line going downward and they flash a red candle, which is going down, right? So then it is the sell signal. This is not a buy signal. Okay, so this is the update today. I hope you like this video. Click like, subscribe, share with your friend. And if you don't have my indicator, buy it, really. If not, you just stay away from the stock market. And remember, click like, subscribe, share with your friends. See you next video. Bye.